this is a little video that I will try to remember to put beneath every video. I have two channels. One is Ayurvedic Shakti and one is ASMR Whispering Spirit. I started on the Ayurvedic Shakti channel when I got a phone that I could film with, and I had no clue what to do with that. I filmed like everything, flowers, outside walking, anything, just for the, I thought it was amazing, and to be able to upload it to the world, even if no one would see it. So, and then I didn't want to put my face out there so very much, so I began to use tarot cards, but I had used tarot cards for like 20 years already before then, not so often since I'm a psychic, but I mean, I don't need it. Many who read cards are psychics as well, and they read the cards in a psychic way, which I don't. I read them a bit intuitively. I can sense sometimes what something means, but I tend to just actually focus on the cards. It's not the same thing as when I open up and receive messages directly from spirit. But then some people fell asleep when I did my videos and when I spoke, and also I found ASMR whispering community I think it was when I found it a few years ago. I think now it must have been. It was not so common even among those I found to call it ASMR. It was more whispering community and whispers, and then it kind of exploded with more of these videos with mainly sounds and such, which is also ASMR. So it's, I mean, it's not only whispers, so it's good, I guess, to call it that. Well, I should focus now. This should be a short video. Yeah, so because I spoke with my normal voice, which is quite loud, on my videos on the Ayurvedic Shakti channel, and therefore I thought I should actually create another channel for those who really want to relax. And yeah, so I did, and I have not regretted that. It's great. Yeah, that was that. So I haven't done, I must say, role plays much. I am an Ayurveda therapist also, and I did some kind of half role play, I don't know. But I like to watch sometimes role plays also, but yeah. Anyways, it was more of explaining it, I guess, a little bit. But I am also an Ayurveda therapist, so so far I don't pretend. It's really me, and yeah, it's not a role. So some do role play readings, tarot readings as well and such, and that have been a slight conflict for me, because when I read the cards I tend to not focus so much on the ASMR thing at all, though some people apparently experience it anyway, which is great. It's just that I could do it a lot better in that sense, I guess, if I really was all in for that purpose. But to me, in those situations, I just focus on the cards. That's the important thing for me, to get the message the cards want to bring across to someone. So I kind of forget everything else. I just try to focus on the cards. So, and for you who ask for your own personal free tarot reading or oracle card reading, I do those. And I mean, okay, if I will use this often, I can't really relate to something someone said recently. Well, anyway, for all of you, I do them as they tend to get longer. I do them on the Ayurvedika Shakti channel. So, yeah. And as for the outcome and such, or looking into the future, I believe that we can see the tendencies towards we are heading, but we are capable and powerful, and we can change our destiny, so to speak, I believe. So it's not set that it have to be or become the way I view the cards. It's more a peek into things, so we actually can maybe change if we don't want that, or if we want it, we can feel a confirmation to continue what we're doing then, maybe. This is a whole lot more rambly than I thought. I thought I would just be absolutely focused. I'm very tired right now. So, and I will do these when it comes to I like all kinds of requests, so please let me know if you have any. I'm not sure I will do them, but I like to get the requests and I will consider it. When it comes to the tarot readings or oracle readings, let me know if there is something special you want to. I mean, if it's a general reading, I will go for the general. If you don't tell me that's something specific you wanted to focus upon, and also if you want me to use a certain deck that you see that I have, or maybe also you can ask me to get what kind of deck you like, maybe. And also what kind of layout or such you like. And if you don't have any specific requests on that, I will just choose the kind of layout I do and the kind of cards I use, so, for you. Yeah, I almost fall asleep myself right now. I'm really tired. I kind of like that, but it's not very focused to do a video right then. Yeah. And also maybe I should say a little bit of a warning that I don't sugarcoat much. I mean, I try to be I try not to hurt anyone. I try to be careful with my words. So yeah, so it won't feel bad. At the same time, as well as I do as a psychic, I feel that I work for the spirits when I do things like that. So I'm a channel for the messages, whether it's from the cards or from directly from spirit when I do psychic readings or mediumship readings around here. So I have to go with what I see, with what I feel is the message I get. And so it's not always very sweet or cozy things that come up. It can be reveal things that are hard to see. It's like a mirror. Just so you know before you ask me for one, if you thought it would be very sweet. It might be, but yeah. That was mainly, yeah, and also please send me messages on Facebook. if you go here, if you click here on about me here on YouTube, you find my Facebook page, and there you can send messages. Although I won't add a lot of people, I don't know who they are, because I can't, as I began here, I can't send messages back to you. So if I do a reading for you, I don't know how to let you know. I mean, if you don't check my channels all the time, then you will see it, obviously, but otherwise, and you won't know for sure if it's for you, probably, because I seldom mention the name of the ones I do it for. Previously I sent a private message to the person I did the reading for, but now I can't do that. So but yeah, so you can choose yourself. I mean, you can ask me here, and but then you won't know if it's for you, really, the reading I do. So yeah, maybe you get that it's for you because you understand that it's mirroring your life or something. But yeah, it's better if you want to be sure. Oh, well, I will just, and now I guess there were, yeah, and I will try to do them once a week. At least, I was almost going to say no, now I promised too much. The personal free readings, I will try to do them about once a week. Maybe sometimes it will take a couple of weeks or so. It depends a little bit on what's going on around here and in my life and so on. So, but I will absolutely be back, even if I'm quiet for a little while. Yeah, and thank you everyone for comments, likes, and so on, and for watching.